Hey, hello, and welcome back. So this is a last minute idea. It is almost midnight on February 11th, and I'm gonna vlog today the 12th, tomorrow the 13th, Friday the 14th, and maybe Saturday the 15th, because I want to try to read and finish some books before I go to Florida on Sunday. And I leave at 9 a.m. And yeah, and I want to finish some of the books I've been reading. So right now I'm going to kind of talk about that as like my TBR for the rest of the week, and hope I can finish them, because there's three I'm definitely going to finish, maybe four, because the fourth is an audiobook, and hopefully I'm going to finish the fifth. So the first book that I'm going to definitely finish, most likely anyway, that is sitting in my car at the moment, and being that it's almost midnight and dark outside, I'm not going outside to my car, especially because it's probably like 20 degrees out. But that is With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. I am about 70 pages into that one, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's like an actual like fast-paced kind of read, but I'm enjoying what I've read. I just left it in my car and I'm not going out to get it. The next one I plan to finish, because I've started this a couple times and I put it down because I'm not in the mood for contemporary when I pick it up, but I'm in the mood for contemporary now, and that is Let's Call It a Doomsday by Katie Henry, which was actually one of my most anticipated releases of last year. And I just know that this has to deal a lot with anxiety and a lot to deal with, I don't know where I was going. I just know the anxiety rep and the fact that the two characters meet in a therapy office, which sounds like a really, really, really big recipe for disaster. Maybe that's why it's called Let's Call It a Doomsday. Who knows? But yeah, I'm hoping to figure out how much I actually really like this one. The next two are the two one I'm going to finish, one I might not. The one I'm going to definitely be finishing is P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han, which is a reread. So, read this last year. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, but with the movie coming out tomorrow, I want to finish this. So I'm hoping I can finish this, like, maybe, like, as soon as I wake up, because I have some baking I need to do, and yeah. So hopefully I can finish it before I go to work, and then I can watch the movie, because I'm really excited for the movie. And then that leads into the maybe gonna finish, probably because I want to kind of read it for Valentine's Day, and I can say I finished the series, and you just saw part of the cover, and you did again, because I move my hands when I talk, but that is Always and Forever, Lara Jean. So I can finish off the trilogy, and yeah. That's like really all I can say about that one, but I do want to finish the trilogy and see where the relationships end up and where everything ends. And that's going to lead me to my maybe going to read, but it is one I know nothing about other than that it takes place like in New York City, I think, on a subway, and that is This Train Is Being Held by this person. Ismay Williams. I'm sorry, I can't say that name. But I got this arc at YALLFest, and it's like coming out this month, and I don't know if it's already out, but I'm hoping to get into it, because I did try to read one of my other arcs from YALLFest, which is Only Love Can Break Your Heart, and I wasn't into that one at all, and I actually DNF'd that book. So I'm hoping I can get into this and really like it, and just fly through it for Valentine's Day. So yeah, that's gonna be all for now. I might go upstairs and grab a shower tonight, just because I have a lot of baking to do tomorrow. But I don't know, my hair's feeling kind of yuck, so I might. But like, I also want to read another chapter. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'm also getting a little bit tired because I got up early this morning, and then I worked all night. And yeah, I'll just see where that goes, and I will check in soon. Morning. So I have to leave for work in about 4 hours. So I'm gonna take a quick shower, and then I'm gonna jump straight into baking because, yeah, I overslept. So yeah, I will check in soon. Alright, so I figured I'd update you guys here. I am currently listening to P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han, and I'm excited for the movie, and I'm hoping to watch it after I get off work tonight, along with the first two All the Boys I Loved Before, so I can compare exactly how they line up, especially from where it lines up in the books and stuff. But I'm currently baking cupcakes so I can be that person for Valentine's Day at work, because where I work, Valentine's Day is mandatory. So I'm baking pink cupcakes. So I have my first batch right there. I have my empty mixing bowls behind me. I have a dozen right here waiting to go in the oven. I have a dozen here that need to go in the oven after. And I have a dozen in the oven. So I have already about 4 dozen cupcakes, and I'm probably gonna get like almost 10 dozen. So, you know, that's just literally like me being a good person and being nice to people and bringing them cupcakes. All right, so I'm gonna get back to baking. I have about 10 chapters left in P.S. I Still Love You, so I might update you guys like right after I finish, because I have until about 3, which is about 2.5 hours from now. So yeah, I will update you guys then and let you know how I'm doing with my reading challenge for this like next few days. And I lost my book. I genuinely lost my book, and I don't know how I lost my book, but I did. And I lost P.S. I Still Love You, but I finished it. So I am 1 book down for this challenge, and I am currently 2 chapters into Always and Forever Lara Jean. I have some more cupcakes baking upstairs, but I have a timer on my phone so I can kind of at least be comfortable before work. I might also put on some TV, and while I have the To All the Boys I Loved Before movie playing through, I might read a little bit of Let's Call It a Doomsday by Katie Henry, because I'm only on the 2nd chapter, and I would like to maybe get a little bit farther in that today if I could. So yeah, gonna be a busy day of reading, but hey, that's kind of what I signed up for with this challenge. So yeah, I'll update you guys soon, and I can't wait to really show you guys tomorrow how these cupcakes come out. Hey guys, so I'm home from work. I don't know exactly where I'm at in any book. I think I'm 5 chapters into Always and Forever Lara Jean. I'm still about 70 pages into With the Fire on High, because I just brought that back in. And I'm 35 pages into Let's Call It a Doomsday. So I'm going to work a little bit on Let's Call It a Doomsday for right now, because I want to try to maybe get like 150 pages tonight. But I'm also watching To All the Boys I Loved Before, because P.S. I Still Love You came out today, and I'm gonna be watching that next. Well, I'm gonna start reading a little bit, and then I'm gonna watch the movie and relax, because I like started like coughing earlier today, and like just like a tickle in my throat feeling, but we have the plague going around at work, like, and I don't want to like get sick right before my vacation. So yeah, so I don't know if I updated this morning. I might have and not even realized it, but I'm about 10 chapters into Always and Forever Lara Jean, which I have about 6 hours I think left in the audiobook. And yeah, I'm hoping to finish that later today, maybe early tomorrow morning, because tomorrow's gonna be busy so at work, but I still go in at 9 a.m., which is 2 hours before we open the doors. So I should have time to at least listen to some of the audiobook then. Other than that, I'm still like the same length into Let's Call It a Doomsday. I think I'm like 60 pages in, and I'm still 70 pages into With the Fire on High, but hoping between tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday I might get them done. But now I am going to go upstairs and decorate cupcakes, because I'm taking in cupcakes to work tomorrow for Valentine's Day. And I'm actually really in love with this top. Like, this is like a new style for me, but it's cute. And I can make this like a long sleeve too, but kind of like the poofy sleeves. It's like kind of different for me. But yeah, so that's gonna be all for now. Gonna just go and just decorate cupcakes and listen to some of Always and Forever Lara Jean. So I will talk to you guys soon. And the cookie decorating is done. cupcake decorating is done. So I decorated a total of 96 cupcakes, full size, and 5 baby cupcakes. So 101 cupcakes. I'm insane. I have 16 that I put together for my dad's work for him to take in, and the other is 74 that I have, because I gave 2 to my aunt and uncle, are going to my work tomorrow to celebrate the holiday. Yeah, I'm insane. But I have about 3 hours left in Always and Forever Lara Jean, so I'm gonna probably go downstairs in a bit and probably shower and just really read and relax, because what is it? I have an early day tomorrow, and I want to get up early and do my makeup all special and cute and make sure I have everything in the car and be ready to go by like about 8:15, just so I can get everything in and set up for everybody who wants them, because I put 5 boxes separate so I can give 5 cupcakes to my managers and they can all have them in their own little box. And yeah, I'm so extra about things. All right, I will listen to more of Always and Forever Lara Jean. Excuse me. I'm enjoying it so far. It's not the conclusion I thought I would get, and I really, 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 really hope, I don't know, I don't want to see Peter and Lara Jean break up, but I don't want to see them stay together either. So I don't know where I'm at with that, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna go. Might just jump in the shower real fast, and then I'm just gonna go downstairs, maybe do a face mask. Gotta do my nails still, and yeah, just see what I want to do for tomorrow, and then I'll definitely read. So I think I just decided something, and I shouldn't do this, but I think I'm gonna temporarily DNF with the Fire on High and Let's Call It a Doomsday. Number one, I'm enjoying Let's Call It a Doomsday and With the Fire on High, but it has been a minute since I picked up With the Fire on High, and I just don't have the time right now to focus on Let's Call It a Doomsday. I think like coming back like from my trip, I should. Like, I just need time where I can sit and read and get like 100 pages through it all in one go. So I might just put that down until after my trip, and with the Fire on High, I'm gonna probably pick it up when I can do the same thing. But because it's been longer now since I've been reading it, I'm going to have to like probably start over again. So I'll try to get it done like before BookCon this year, but I'm probably gonna for sure temporarily put that down. And I'm not really feeling the contemporary with This Train Is Being Held. So I'm thinking of gravitating towards One of Us Is Next or The Hand on the Wall, which I feel bad for because they've both been on my shelf like really, really short amount of time. But yeah, I'm gonna go and I'll like look at my shelf tonight to see what I feel like and just kind of start just seeing what I pull up naturally. So yeah, we'll see where that takes me. Hey guys, happy Valentine's Day. So I just got off work actually earlier than I thought. So I made it over to Barnes & Noble. Ooh, I've seen this cover. Like, look at this cover. Okay, sorry, I saw that cover on Instagram, so I just remembered it. But I might pick up a book to read tonight, I don't know. But like, I'm gonna relax. I didn't sleep last night at all. Like, I'll update you guys in a little bit on that, but I'm gonna look around and I'll check in soon. Alright, so my hair's a mess, but I made it home, and I figured I'd show you guys what I got from Barnes & Noble because, of course, I had to buy something. In my defense, I only intended to buy one book, but I should know well enough by now that one book does not happen. So the first book I picked up is American Royals by Catherine McKee. The second book I picked up is called Don't Read the Comments by Eric Smith. And the last book I picked up, if I can reach it, was The Gravity of Us by Phil Stamper. Sorry, I was trying to read that like in reverse, but yeah. So Anyway, for now, I might read something. I don't know if I'm gonna read one of the 3 I just got, but I'm gonna change out of my work stuff and maybe pick up something off of my shelf. I don't know. I have no idea what I want to read. I did pick an audiobook finally, but the audiobook I'm listening to, and I'm not sure I'm gonna finish it before I leave, but that is for I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I've had this on my shelf for so long. Like, I think the paperback probably just came out when I first picked this up on my shelf, because I saw this cover and I saw shiny and I saw that it wasn't like all the way to the edge. So I was like, you know what, I want it. But then I never actually read it, or I tried to read it and I couldn't get into it. So who knows, maybe the audiobook's gonna be a good format for me and I'll get through it. But either way, that's gonna be all for now. I'll update you guys soon. Alright, so I took a nap earlier, but I'm back home now with my dinner. I got chips, I got ice cream, I got soda, I got pizza, I got wings, and I have To All the Boys I Loved Before and P.S. I Still Love You. This is how I'm celebrating Valentine's Day. Alright, well, I'm gonna get to the movie and I will check in soon. So, I finished up the sequel to All the Boys I Loved Before movie, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, there's some things I like. There are. I'm gonna give it that right off the bat. There are some things I like. However, there are some changes I don't like. And I know they need to make changes because it'll fit better. But number one, I miss the dog. I need me some Jamie Foxx pickle, and there is no Jamie Foxx pickle. And number two, I'm not sure how I feel entirely about the fact that they made John Ambrose McLaren a volunteer. And I don't like that they didn't do like the big reveal of the, like at the end of the game that they did in the book, because there's a big reveal about Jen that's more than just her parents splitting up. So I don't know how I feel at all, and like, I liked it. I am going to say that I liked it, but I just wish that there was different things that they kept true to the book. And it sucks because Jenny Han was one of the producers. Like, she should have seen like different things that her fans of her book like weren't gonna be okay with, and she just kind of let things slide. And not sure if that's how that entirely works, but like, I'm sure if the author is one of the producers, like, they have some say. So, and they did such a good job with To All the Boys I Loved Before. Like, I don't know. I also wish they would have included, like, not all of them, but like one of the scenes at least about like going with Peter to pick stuff up for his mom's shop. Like, honestly, I think maybe there was one scene with his mom in To All the Boys I Loved Before, but she's not in this one, and it's insane. So yeah, that's really all I have to say right now. It's currently 11 o'clock. I'm reading Legend by Marie Lu, and I'm just seeing how far I can get into that tonight to kind of maybe like see what it's about. Because I do want to be able to see if I really can get into it, because I can finish it tomorrow, because I leave at 6 a.m. on Sunday. So I want to try to film, like, finish this vlog like halfway through tomorrow or whatever, so I can edit it and get it uploaded tomorrow night. And then yeah, then I'm gonna leave on Sunday. I think I've decided which book I'm bringing with me. I'm kind of torn between a couple, so I'm thinking of bringing One of Us Is Next by Karen M. McManus, but I'm also thinking of bringing The Hand on the Wall by Maureen Johnson, but I'm also thinking of bringing Renegades, and I'm also thinking of bringing Thunderhead. So there's 4 that I'm thinking of. I'm leaning more towards Renegades or Thunderhead, just because Thunderhead, I haven't read the sequel yet, and I do own the Toll. sort of thinking of Clockwork Prince, but I do have that on audio through Libby, so I might just kind of pick the audio up for the series, because, yeah. So, it's a lot. Either way, like, I might also bring Legend if I don't finish, but it depends how far I get, just because I want to be able to, like, have a book while I'm there. So, yeah. It's all up in the air. I just know I need a book for the plane, and that's what I don't know what I'm gonna bring. So, yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to the movie I'm watching. I don't know if I even said that. I'm watching After, because I read the book earlier this month, and I actually really liked the book. Like, I didn't, like, hate it like a lot of people did, but, like, I see problems with it, but, like, I also am kind of trash for it, like, and I am going to be listening to the second audiobook soon. I just kind of want to get through a couple other books I have on my TBR before I get into that one, so yeah. Alright, well, I'll check in soon, guys. Alright, so it's about noon, maybe a little after, on Saturday, the last day I'm filming. I'm probably going to update you guys until about 5 o'clock today, because then I can edit and upload this right after, but, I temporarily DNF'd I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I'm not sure if I agree like this writing style, but the story, like, I'm not focused on it at all. So I'm going to, I actually already started, I'm listening to the audiobook for Technically You Started It, and I can't remember the author's name, but, like, it's cute so far. I picked up the arc of that at BookCon, and I never read it right before it came out. So, yeah. So now I'm just listening to the audiobook, and it's a short audiobook. It's like 5 hours. So I should be able to finish it today. Yeah, but that's going to be all for now. I might read something physically. I'm not sure I'm going to continue with Legend. I didn't finish more of it last night like I intended, because Ghost came down to snuggle, and then I went to bed. But until then, I'm also going to maybe listen to more of Technically You Started It, and then play some of this game. I have 2 games I'm kind of addicted to right now on my phone. So yeah, I'll see what I decide. Okay, so my hair's a wreck. I need to brush it, but I need to pack still for Florida, and it's about 6:30, so I'm going to kind of cut this off here. I will say tonight I am definitely going to be finishing Technically You Started It by Lana Wood Johnson. I'm enjoying this more than I thought I would. I definitely think the audiobook format is the way to go for this book, because it is told all through text messages, so the characters each have their own voice. Like, Merton has his own voice, and Haley's got her own voice, like, narrator, and there's, like, one other narrator in there as well, so I think it's actually really good. It's cute. I have 45 minutes left in the audiobook, so I'm probably going to finish that soon, like, maybe while I go to pack and stuff, and I'm going to read, I don't know if I actually even, I don't even know if I mentioned that I had started reading this, but I also picked up Full Disclosure by Cameron Garrett, and I'm only like 30 pages in. I'll see how far I get. I'm probably not going to bring it with me, so if I get decent enough into it, I can put it down for a few days, because I'm back home on Wednesday, so, like, I can go back and pick up everything I need to. I mean, yeah, I know my next audiobook I'm going to probably start after, if I have time today. It's probably going to be City of Ghosts by V.E. Schwab, just because I wanted to have something else that's short. Honestly, I might also start, like, The Sky Between Us, or The Sky Between Stars. That's what it's called, because I know the second book's coming out, and I do have the arc of that book, the second book from YALLFest, so I wouldn't mind maybe starting that too at some point. But either way, I did decide on my books that I'm bringing with me. So one of the books I will be bringing with me is going to be Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. And I'm also going to be bringing Renegades by Marissa Meyer, because I did start both of these at one point and I enjoyed what I read. So I feel like the plane ride would be a good way to jump into Renegades, and the plane ride back should be a good way to jump into Thunderhead, because it's about a 3-hour plane ride. So yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna edit this in a little bit. I'm gonna try to read a little more of Full Disclosure just to see where I get to, and if I feel like bringing it and I have room, I might leave room in my bag to bring it just to finish it while I'm gone. So yeah. All right, I will check in soon, guys, or I will see you soon in another video.